Well, our political editor, Andy Bold, joins us now from Belfast. Andy, the President came to make a point today, didn't he?
Yes, Julian, he wanted to praise the success, the achievements of the Good Friday Agreement. I'm sure when it was originally conceived, this visit, he wanted to be able to do so completely unambiguously. But the problem is central parts of the Good Friday Agreement, the devolved assembly, the devolved executive, devolved government at Stormont, are simply not working at the moment. So when the President gave his speech here today, he could praise those who brought the Good Friday Agreement about, but he could only go so far.
He was here to praise those who made the Good Friday Agreement possible and to talk about how to move on. But he was also aware that some unionists have said his Irishness means he's anti-British. So first, a story of a friend who'd found a Biden ancestor.
A somewhat stout British captain in his quarters with a big bulldog sitting next to him. And his name was Captain George Biden. Because he used to always kid me and saying, you know, Biden's English. You talk about the Irish, Biden's English.
Then to the big question. He made it clear, gently, that it was time the power-sharing institutions in Northern Ireland got back up and running.
As a friend, I hope it's not too presumptuous of me to say that I believe democratic institutions established through the Good Friday Agreement remain critical to the future of Northern Ireland. It's a decision for you to make, not for me to make. But it seems to me they're related. An effective, devolved government that reflects the people of Northern Ireland and is accountable to them. A government that works to find ways through hard problems together is going to draw even greater opportunity in this region.
So an appeal from the President to the political leaders here. Get the institutions back up and running, and economic opportunity will follow.
Among those politicians in the room, Sir Geoffrey Donaldson, leader of the Democratic Unionists, who are refusing to join power sharing because they don't like the post-Brexit trade deal. So did he think the President's remarks were aimed at him?
Well, I didn't hear that. I heard the President say that, of course, we would like to see the political institutions up and running again. But I am clear what needs to happen to make the progress that we all desire. And that is that Northern Ireland's place within the United Kingdom is both respected and protected, and we want to see that in law.
Earlier, the President had met the Prime Minister in Belfast, but it was all pretty low-key, certainly compared to what's planned in the Irish Republic in the next couple of days. He remains the focus of all attention, but his intervention will not be decisive here. In the end, it is Northern Ireland's politicians who will determine the next move.
Andy, you were just a few feet away from the President there. He's now a lot further away, isn't he? He's on the next part of this visit.
Yeah, Julian, he was only in Northern Ireland for less than 24 hours. He's already headed south. He's arrived at Dublin. And it's going to be a very packed schedule for him over the next couple of days. He's meeting the President of the Irish Republic. He's meeting the Prime Minister. He's addressing both houses of Parliament. There's an official state banquet. There's a lot more pomp and circumstance, frankly, going on around that visit to the Irish Republic compared to what happened here in Northern Ireland. That's partly because there are no real outstanding political issues there, as there are here, surrounding Stormont. And also, it's a great opportunity for the President. He's going to be seen out and about in Ireland. As we know, there are an awful lot of people who identify as Irish Americans back home, and this is a man who is probably going to be running for President again next year.
Andy, more from you later as that visit continues, but for now, thank you.